Good afternoon and welcome to Star Quest, the show that looks at families or people who claim to be families of the stars. Now, we have an unusual show for you tonight because unlike our usual programs in which people claim to be related to actual stars, we have a young man tonight who claims not to be related to a star, a fictional character. Please welcome, ladies and gentlemen, Forest Gump Jr.
Hi, people. I'm Forest Gump Jr.
Well, that's an extraordinary claim, Mr. Gump. Can you tell me, where were you born?
Alabama.
Really? And you say that your father's name was?
Forest Gump Sr.
Really? And your mother?
Jenny Gump.
Well, that's fascinating. Now tell me, when did you first realize that your father was the legendary Forrest Gump?
He just told me a couple years ago.
I see. Well, now, tell me, your father was a bit of a war hero, is that correct?
That's true.
Can you tell me something about that?
He got shot in the buttocks.
Is that right?
Yes.
Well, that sounds quite painful. Can you tell me how that happened?
A gun shot him in the buttocks.
What was he doing?
Running and running and running. I'm sorry, I can't help it. I can't help laughing.
Well, it is kind of funny, that's true. But he was saving people, if I remember correctly.
He was saving people's lives from the explosion.
From the explosion, yes. He received a medal for that, a Medal of Honor, is that right?
Yes.
Who was his commanding officer?
Lieutenant Dan.
Him?
He lost his legs.
His legs?
Yes.
I see. Well, now, you've told us that you're the son of Mr. Forrest Gump, but most people believe that Forrest Gump was a fictional character. Isn't that true?
No. He's my dad.
Well, do you have any proof that Forrest Gump is your father?
I can call him up right now. He can come over here and he can explain this.
I see. Well, that would help a great deal. But before we get to that point, can you tell me, if you would, how you felt about your mother? Did you ever get to meet her?
Yes.
She's no longer with us, though. Is that right?
No. She died of cancer.
She did.
Yep.
But you love her very much.
Yes, I cry very much.
You do know what love is, don't you?
Yes, I may not be a smart man, but I do know what love is.
I believe you. Now, tell me, a lot of the American people were probably interested in understanding something about, how you live and what you do and things like that. Can you tell me what a normal day in the life of Forrest Gump Jr. would be like?
I can't explain that at this point, but I can get that back to that.
Well, maybe you could just give us a hint or two. Your usual day would start out how?
Waking up.
Yeah, that's how most of our days start. Do you wake up in any special sort of way, or just like anyone else?
Falling on my bed.
And then what happens?
I get up.
Yeah?
The bad guy's laughing. I can't help it.
Well, don't pay attention to our unprofessional crew.
Okay.
You just go right ahead and tell us how your day went. How your day goes, your usual day. You eat some breakfast maybe?
Yes.
Or anything special for breakfast?
I talk to my dad.
You talk to your dad?
Watch TV.
Watch TV, Any particular shows that you like?
Cartoons. Bugs and Daffy show.
Bugs and Daffy show, yes. Any other shows?
That's the funniest I know.
I see. Well, let's get back to how your morning goes. You come down and you eat some breakfast. What do you have for breakfast?
I have cereal.
Anything else?
Mostly if I don't have a star, I eat toast with cinnamon on it. With sugar too. I don't know why I did not explain that earlier. But
That's quite all right. Now, you have any pets at home?
I have 4 pets.
Really?
Yes.
What are they?
A cat, 2 dogs, and a bird.
And what are their names?
The cat is Strut. One of the dogs is Abby. But the other dog, did I say one of the cats?
You said the cat, yeah.
Okay, then I said one of the dogs, and the other dog was named Jazz.
I see.
And the bird is named Hedwig.
The bird is named
Hedwig.
Hedwig. Does that come from Harry Potter?
Yes.
Is that your favorite book?
And the good book is my favorite, yes. Made by J.K. Rowling.
Well, you're a very smart man, Mr. Gump.
It's not intelligent, whatever that means.
You're not intelligent. Well, you seem to be.
Not that intelligent.
Well, you seem to be pretty intelligent. Do you think you're smarter than your dad?
No,
No.
of course not.
Of course not. What does your dad do nowadays?
He's a doctor.
Really? What kind of a doctor?
Mega doctor.
A medical doctor, yes. Where did he get his medical degree?
He went to mega school
When was that?
a couple years ago.
A couple years ago, I see.
When he was at age 25.
When he was age 25.
I think so.
I see.
don't remember what he said.
I see, I see. Well, is there anything else that you'd like to tell the American people?
My daddy played ping pong.
Yes, he did. He was very good, I understand.
Yep, and went to championships in China.
That must make you very proud.
Yes, and indeed.
Well, what do you want to be when you grow up?
I know, a doctor, a sergeant, a surgeon, who knows?
Any interest in shrimping?
Shrimping?
Shrimp.
Yes, I like shrimp. My daddy fished shrimp. He threw Bubba talked about shrimp a lot.
Have you ever met Bubba?
Now he died before I could get a chance.
I see.
He got shot in the chest.
He did?
Yes.
Really?
He put a leg over it.
Well, that's a terrible story. What about Lieutenant Dan? Do you know him?
He my goddad.
Is that right?
Yes. He was the pope for my dad's marriage.
I see.
And that's why he got no legs. He got no ones. Not no legs, no ones. They were wooden.
Wooden legs, yes.
Ones that came from a tree.
A tree.
That's a tree.
Most wood does come from a tree, yes, yes.
Not enough to make a home made.
Okay.
Like steel.
If you say so. Now, let me ask you another question.
Yes.
You have any brothers and sisters?
No.
Any aunts and uncles that you know?
Not that I know of, because my dad never had a sibling, you know, and not Jenna either.
I see. That's too bad, because your mother's dead, and I guess your grandparents are dead.
Dead. My grandpa died at 62.
Yeah.
My grandma died when she was very old. Very, very old. When my dad was growing up.
I see. I see. So you never had a chance to meet her either.
No.
That's too bad. Any other relatives?
Relatives? I don't got no cousins. I only got my dad.
I see. I see. And where is your dad nowadays?
He's all the way in Alabama.
Well, I want to thank you for coming to talk with us tonight. This is quite an extraordinary story. I'm really quite honored to meet a young man of your obvious intelligence and integrity. And that concludes our program for this evening. Thank you for joining us on Star Quest, the show that hunts for families of the stars. Good night.
Bum, bum, bum.